Oh, hey Nancy, what's up?
Troy, hello. What brings you to the library this evening?
Just came to grab my book.
Gotcha. I'm actually reading the Iliad. I'm getting ready to review for that test tomorrow. I'm pretty excited.
Did you say, test?
Yeah, you didn't. Didn't you read it?
No.
I mean, our teacher's only been talking about it for like a week.
Oh, I didn't realize it was a test. Would you mind if I kind of sat you and studied?
Yeah, of course. Go ahead and sit down. I love sharing with friends the wonders of the Iliad. Let me get to page 1 and... Sing, goddess Achilles' rage, black and murderous that cost the Greeks
Hey, Nancy?
Yes?
Is there any way you could possibly read it in a more modern tone? I really don't understand their terminology there.
Oh, a modern tone. Modern. Okay, so basically it's kind of about main characters, Achilles and Hector. Eventually they end up hating each other for reasons you'll soon find out why. So, book 6. So where we pick up, in book 6, the Trojans are doing horrible. They're defeated, they don't feel like they can do anything. So, Helenus comes to Hector and she says, hey, look, we're sucking, you gotta do something, so here's what I need you to do. And Hector responds, okay, well, what do you need me to do? And so she responds, look, you gotta go to your mom, Queen Hecuba. You gotta tell her, we gotta go to the temple of Athena with her and her ladies, and they go and pray. Hopefully something good will come out of that. So Hector agrees, and he makes his way to Troy. As he arrives, he sees his brother, Paris. Paris has been just chilling at his house for about 3 days now, not even fighting, just getting it with his lady friend, Miss Helen, whom Helen doesn't even want to be with Paris in the first place. So he sees Paris there and he talks to his mom, and his mom's like, oh, Hector, my darling, how are you? Come in, sit, I'll feed you. Paris is in the bedroom. And then Hector realizes that Paris has been just sleeping this whole time, and he's like, dude, what are you doing? There's a war going on. How are you just gonna sit here, sleep in your bed and not do anything at all? You know that we need you out there. Even Helen starts going off. You're like, look, okay, you call yourself a man, and you're just laying back here, you're eating grapes, you need to get up, you need to go fight, because this is getting really, really ridiculous. So eventually Paris is like, whoa guys, with his long blonde hair, he's like, look, I got seriously hurt earlier today, and I was just taking a little break. I really don't feel like fighting right now, but fine, since y'all just want to be like so pushy about it, I guess I'll go out there and fight. Paris and Hector finally, they're heading out to Troy, they're going to fight, and you've got their armor. Finally they've convinced Paris, we're gonna go take it a fight. So before Hector leaves Troy, he has to go visit his wife, Andromache. She's chilling, she's at the gates of Troy, on the inside with her baby boy. He's going to say goodbye to her. She's like, look, I know you're gonna go out there and you're gonna fight and you're gonna die. This little boy is not even gonna have a father anymore. You're gonna go out there and they can have you, because you're gonna die. He's gonna grow up and I'm gonna become a slave, and I'm never gonna be able to see you again, so you can go out there and you can just fight, but we're never gonna see you again. She's 100% positive that Hector is going to die. And Hector responds, look, I'm a warrior, I want to be honored for the rest of my life. I'm going to go out there, I'm going to fight. And even if I do die, I died with honor. Honor was a pretty big thing. She's basically just like, you're going to die, and I'm not going to be here. So we're going to move on to book 9. Now, before I tell you about book 9, there's something you should know from the beginning. There's this girl named Briseis, and she was awarded to Achilles. She was destined to marry Achilles. Briseis was actually taken from Achilles before their wedding. And so Achilles was super duper pissed. They took his girl. So in the middle of the war, Achilles is just like, you know what? I'm not even going to fight. I'm not going to do it. You guys took my girl, I'm going back to my camp, and I'm not going to deal with this, because you guys took my girl Briseis. And so Agamemnon, who is, basically head of the Achaeans, is weeping, and he's like, look, guys, why don't we'll just leave, we'll just not deal with this, we'll just call it a day, because we are not going to win this war. And Diomedes, he's like, heck no, I'm fighting, whether you guys leave or not. I'm gonna do this, because I want to fight. I'm going to be honored. Look, Troy's going to fall, and it's probably due to us, so we're pretty much guaranteed to win. So why don't we just keep moving forward? And so Nestor actually suggests to get Achilles back. And he says, hey, guys, look, I know that Achilles is really upset about Briseis and all, but why don't we get him like a bunch of gifts and bring it over to his really cool tent, and maybe he'll want to fight. We'll get him all these cool stuff and just head over there and be like, look, man, we'll give you all these gifts. Please just come fight with us. Agamemnon agrees. So they got all these special gifts, like a ton. They got him stools, and you were gonna promise him, like, you know, armor and stuff, and all this really cool stuff. There's Odysseus, the great Ajax, and Phoenix. He's sitting there just playing his harp in his tent, just kind of chilling with Patroclus. Patroclus is his best friend. That's Achilles' best friend. And Odysseus presents the gift, and he's like, hey man, look, we really want you to come back. We've already all this stuff. Could you please come back to the war? And almost immediately Achilles is like, no, you took my girl, and I am not going to take those gifts. No, I'm not going to do it. I'm not. He says that he'd rather live long and safe life back in his homeland than live a short, glorious one during the war. Phoenix is actually a really smart warrior, and he kind of starts to say, look, I know what you're going through. There was actually a story of a same warrior just like you, angered by some crazy reason, Malager, who wouldn't go and fight. And his friends tried to convince him to come and fight, but he didn't. He didn't come back and fight, and you know what? He died. He died a pretty miserable life. And as much as everyone thought that the story of Malager was going to convince Achilles to come back, it didn't. He was like, no, I'm not. You took my girl, I'm not going to do anything. So that's pretty much book 9 right there.
So you're telling me that Achilles isn't fighting all just because of some girl?
Yes, Briseis to be exact. And book 16. So this is later on in Achilles' tent. It's him and Patroclus, and they're kind of just chilling, you know, playing. And Patroclus, he really wants to fight, but he's not fighting because his best friend isn't fighting. So he walks up to him and he says, hey man, look, can I just, since you're not gonna fight, and can I please wear your armor by any chance? And Achilles looks at him like he's crazy. He's like, are you serious? You want to wear my armor? Please, 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 just let me wear your armor. I mean, if you're not going to fight, let me fight. You're my best friend. I will let you wear my armor and go out and fight. But you can only fight until the ships are definitely saved. You may not go all the way to Troy's gates. I can't let you do that. Sure, yeah, whatever. I'm only gonna, I will save the ships. He really, really wants to wear Achilles. Eventually he gets the armor on. He's feeling it. He feels like Achilles. In the Trojan army knows that Achilles is not fighting. So they're pretty much just like, man, this is gonna be so easy. Achilles isn't even fighting. We got this. And all of a sudden, all the Trojan warriors see this figure with Achilles' armor running towards them, just running towards them, ready to battle. And they're like, okay, that's Achilles. Yeah, I don't want to fight anymore. I'm going back to Troy. Patroclus, he has Achilles' armor on, so he's just going crazy. I mean, he's slaying every single Trojan in sight, and he's actually about to kill Sarpedon. That is actually Zeus's son. And this whole time, the gods have actually been interfering quite a bit, just a little bit at a time, but having massive effects on the story. So, we look at Mount Olympus. And Zeus and Athena are just kind of chilling there, and Zeus is looking down, and he's like, oh god, yeah, Patroclus is kind of about to kill my son, and I kind of want to save him. And he looks at Athena, and she's just giving him the stank eye, like, you can do it, but we're not going to be okay with that. We are not supposed to be interfering with this war right now. That's my son. I mean, he's one of my cutest kids. I don't want him to die. Patroclus does kill Sarpedon. Yeah, I kind of want to kill Patroclus now. I'm Zeus. I do what I want. Patroclus, you gonna die. Patroclus is heading towards Troy. He comes all the way to the gate. Hector is like, that, I'm gonna kill him. So Hector kills him. And after Hector kills him, this is pretty terrible, he actually starts taunting him once he kills him. He strips him of that armor and he puts it on. And so we're actually going to see how poor little Achilles reacts to his best friend dying. Eventually, Achilles finds out from a messenger that Patroclus has been killed by Hector. He actually cries so loud that his mother comes and babies him. And she comes over, she's like, oh my baby, Oh, Achilles, are you okay? What's going on, baby? I'm gonna get you some new armor. He's like, you're my best friend, Mom. You're my best friend. You don't have armor. I don't have armor anymore. Okay, we're gonna get you some new armor, and we're gonna kill Hector because he's been real bad. We're gonna kill him. Okay, Mom, I want you to give me some new armor. Okay, we're gonna get you some new armor. So he gets new armor, and he is angry. Book 19, Hector. He at one point is standing outside the gate. He's kind of thinking, yeah, maybe I should go back. And he sees all the people behind him. It's a little too late. He's too prideful in himself at this point. So Achilles has so much anger, he literally runs all the way from the Achaean camps to the gates of Troy. So he gets to Hector. He's like, hey, how's it going, Achilles? Kind of want to talk about this, or nope. They run around Troy 3 times. At Mount Olympus, the gods decide to send Athena, go down there, you gotta get Hector to die. Hector is fated to die. So Athena shows up out of nowhere, disguised as, hey man, what's going on? Phoebus, what's up, bro? Yeah, I'm just actually running from Achilles because he's actually trying to kill me. What? Why are you running? You can take him. We can take him. Together, we can take him. You know what? You're right, the Phoebus. We can both take him. I just need a couple of spears. You got a spear? Thank you, man. Okay, so I am totally going to throw the spear at Achilles. They throw spears. They actually both miss. And so Hector looks to the Phoebus. All right, man, give me another spear. I'm ready. The Phoebus? Oh, no. Oh, no, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Yep, I'm gonna die. And Hector dies.
Wow, Nancy, that was actually really awesome. I didn't realize I'd like the story that much until you kind of put a modern twist on it.